Hours after the polls closed here in Georgia, and we are still hours, if not days, away from knowing who won the presidential race in our state. Joining me right now, 11 Alive political analysts Mike Hassinger, the Republican, and Theron Johnson, who needs no introduction around these here parts. Theron, good to have you and Mike aboard right now. Theron, you must feel a little bit like Lindbergh when he arrived in Paris. You must feel like a hero these days. I know you worked with Stacey Abrams in the effort to try to get so many people involved in the vote, and it is certainly in Georgia paying some dividends for you now.
Absolutely, and we can't forget Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms as well, Jeff. She played a pivotal role in this. But listen, we're not getting ahead of ourselves. We want to make sure that every single vote is counted. We do feel good about our position, but we got a long, long way to go. And so I just want everyone to remain calm and be patient.
Mike, as a Republican, as you sit here today, we spoke last night around 11:15. Your view today is significantly different from yesterday at this time?
No, it's sort of like how much tighter can this race possibly get? We're talking about, I would project a victory margin of 5,000 votes out of 5 million cast. That's something like what, 1/100th% is going to separate the winner from the loser in this race in Georgia.
Theron, if you were consulting both of these Senate races that look like they are going to occur toward January 5th, how would you frame Reverend Warnock and John Ossoff differently in their races, or does one size fit all in terms of running against Republicans?
I think one size fits all. I mean, Jeff, look at what Warnock's campaign is already doing. He's actually bought time on your station telling people that he's going to get attacked. John Ossoff has proven that he can actually raise a lot of money, so I expect for him to recoup a lot of the funds that he needs to get back on television. Both of them need to continue to define themselves and their candidacy and just be prepared for some of the negative attacks that are going to come their way from the Republicans.
Mike, both of these senators now on their heels, perhaps, facing some very tough campaigning and a lot of money that will be flowing into the state as well.
I think Georgia is the battleground state. It's probably, in terms of the presidential contest right now, the closest, tightest, hardest fought state remaining. And the amount of money and advertising that's going to occur in Georgia over the next 9 weeks it's going to be astonishing. There aren't enough adjectives to describe how big the spending is going to be.
Theron, when you came to Clark Atlanta on a football scholarship and your first job with Mayor Bill Campbell, could you have envisioned then that the state would be flipping blue?
Jeff, thank you so much for that, the historical moment there. Absolutely. We've been waiting on this moment for 18 years. A lot of people forget Georgia was blue. In 2002, it was not blue anymore. And so we've been working very, very hard to actually get to this moment. And so we're ready, but we're, again, being very patient.
What position did you play, Theron?
Believe it or not, I'm about 40 pounds, heavier now, but I played a little bit of free safety and strong safety, Jeff. I was a pretty good hitter, too.
I believe it. You were a hard hitter in politics, too, as is Mike Hassinger. Guys, thanks a lot. We appreciate it.